The mystery over drones in the Northeast continues to deepen as there are more sightings reported further west. Federal law enforcement and intelligence officials all say they don't appear to be a national security threat.
But that's not enough to completely cool off concerns, even speculations. Our Matthew Torres spoke with a lawmaker from Virginia who says more should be done.
As a former CIA officer, U.S. Representative Abigail Spanberger of Virginia says it's time for Congress to do more after mysterious drone sightings in the Northeast, including the Commonwealth.
The next step is, and then what? Because what we now know to be the case is that it's quite possible to have drone after drone after drone kind of flying in heavily populated areas.
Spanberger was one of several members of the House Intelligence Committee, briefed in a classified meeting with federal security agencies Tuesday. WUSA9 spoke to her just before that meeting.
Is this something you're concerned about? Should people be concerned about it?
I mean, I think that people should have an expectation that state and federal leadership are working with law enforcement entities.
Intelligence and security officials insist, based on information right now, the drones are not a threat to the public, nor are they from a foreign government. They say the sightings are a mix of commercial and law enforcement drones, once used for hobbies and airplanes. The Pentagon has deployed technology known as drone busters to some military bases to counter what's also been called unmanned aerial systems.
I don't believe there's a lot to fear from these sightings. I do think it highlights an area that we need to be worried about, where our ability to track and follow these UAS systems is not as advanced as we'd like it to be.
Austin Phoenix of the Virginia Tech National Security Institute says lawmakers need to invest in regulations and tools to better identify and track good and bad actors.
Drone threat, or the UAS threat, is growing rapidly, and we don't yet have a perfect set of technologies that are ready to respond.
What could be sort of a worst case scenario that we should be thinking about?
As drone traffic increases, so do calls for better legislation. Matthew Torres, WUSA9.